Have you ever felt that something is wrong with this world? Events repeating over and over in history, great civilizations vanishing without a trace, groundbreaking inventions appearing only to be forgotten, as if someone is controlling everything. They call it the reset of humanity, and it's not a theory. Every 100 years, something strange happens. No one remembers clearly, but there are clues. Peculiar records in history, lost technologies, ancient civilizations erased from existence. But the most terrifying thing is, people disappear. Governments don't speak of it. No documents exist. No one dares to mention it. But a group of us discovered the truth, and I am one of them. We found classified documents, hidden computer codes buried deep within NASA's systems, Google, and major telecommunications companies. A mysterious program called Eclipse. Every century, it activates. But it's not software, it's a mechanism, a machine. An artificial intelligence beyond human comprehension. It was created by an ancient organization, possibly older than the first known civilizations. Its purpose, to erase the memories of all humanity. To reset history, to erase all progress, all secrets, every trace of what came before. And we are merely pawns in a never-ending game. We tried to warn the world, but one by one, members of our group vanished. They didn't die, they weren't captured. They just ceased to exist. No one remembers them. No records, no photos, not a single trace. But I am still here, and I have found a way to stop it. If you're hearing this, it means their system hasn't erased me yet. But they are getting closer. Eclipse will activate in a matter of days. And when it does, you will forget everything. No one will remember. Look up at the sky, when the sun turns black, when the world is swallowed in darkness. That is when everything will be erased. Don't forget, don't let them erase you. Don't let them reset humanity. If you can still hear me, find me, before it's too late. The first signs it started subtly, people waking up with strange gaps in their memory, technologies disappearing overnight, historical records quietly changing. Scientists dismissed it as anomalies. Governments ignored it, the media remained silent. But we, the ones who saw the pattern, knew better. A physicist in Switzerland recorded a fluctuation in Earth's magnetic field. A historian in Cairo found an ancient text warning of a great forgetting. A hacker in Tokyo uncovered classified files linking world leaders to something called the Council of Eclipse. Then, things escalated. Entire families vanished. Cities became ghost towns overnight. Landmarks buildings that had stood for centuries were simply no longer there. And worst of all, no one questioned it, except us. We formed an underground network. Scientists, historians, coders, truth seekers, we tracked the anomalies. We shared findings in encrypted messages, hidden within old manuscripts, radio signals, even graffiti scrawled on alley walls, and we found the pattern. Every reset follows a sequence. First, the anomalies, then, the disappearances. And finally, the eclipse, the total blackout, the moment everything is wiped clean. We had to act fast. The forgotten archives, we needed evidence. Proof that history had been altered before. So, we went to the last place where the truth might still exist, the forgotten archives. A secret underground library hidden beneath Rome, rumored to contain books that had escaped previous resets. Manuscripts filled with knowledge that should have been lost, memories that should not have survived. We found records of lost civilizations, advanced technologies, people who had tried to resist in the past. The ink in those books was faded, as if reality itself was trying to erase them. And in those pages, we found something chilling. A prophecy, a warning, a description of exactly what was happening to us now. When the sky turns black, when the world forgets, only the ones who remember will remain. They will be hunted, they will be erased, unless they break the cycle. We had to break the cycle. The last stand, our last chance, was to disrupt the reset before it could activate, to sabotage the eclipse mechanism itself. We traced its location to an underground facility, a place no map acknowledged. Deep beneath the Arctic ice, where no one would ever think to look, we infiltrated the facility. And what we found was beyond anything we had imagined, a machine. A massive, pulsating structure, humming with an energy unlike anything on Earth, and inside, recordings. Images of past resets, snapshots of civilizations that had been erased. Names of people who had once resisted, now nothing more than digital echoes. Then we saw our own faces. The machine had already marked us for deletion. We had only minutes before Eclipse activated. We had no choice. We overloaded the system, sending it into chaos. Warnings flashed, alarms blared. The machine fought back, rewriting reality faster than we could destroy it. And then, darkness, the aftermath. I woke up in a world that felt different, familiar, yet wrong. The buildings were the same, but the air smelled strange. The sky had a tint I didn't recognize, and worst of all, I was alone. No records of my team, no trace of our mission. No evidence that the reset had ever been stopped. Had we failed? Had we succeeded? Or had history simply rewritten itself once again? But then, I heard something, a whisper, a voice on the radio. A message hidden in static. If you can hear this, it means we are still fighting. It means the reset is not yet complete. Remember everything. And pass it on. I remember. And now, so do you? If you're listening to this, you are part of the resistance. The fight isn't over. Don't let them reset humanity.